Hello guys, you're welcome once again. How are you doing? It's really good to have you here. So this week has been a hell of a roller coaster because of all the bad news we have been hearing, especially on domestic violence. So a lot of women have been speaking out. This is because of the sister that died. Her story was really everywhere. Her story was everywhere. People were talking about it. It was really trending on social media. Our sister Osina Chinwachukwu, she's a musician, she's a gospel artist, and she was a victim of domestic violence. Unfortunately, she died due to domestic violence. So people have been speaking up, and I just started pondering, like, why are marriages like this today? Why the high rate of divorce? So I got to find out that it is because a lot of people marry for the wrong reasons. People get married because of several reasons that should not even be among the list of reasons why you should get married. So I want to talk about those reasons. I want to give you 10 wrong reasons. Reasons you shouldn't even consider when trying to get married, or when trying to make the decision to get married. So without wasting much of your time, let's go straight to it. First, don't get married because everybody is getting married. Because you see, social media is not really helping matters. When you go to social media, it's everywhere. People are posting engagement pictures, people are getting hooked up, and you just feel, oh my god, me too, I need to get married. And because of that, you now go and get married to the wrong person just because everybody else is getting married. No, don't give in to that pressure. Don't marry because everybody else is getting married. That's a very wrong reason to get married. Don't get married because you feel indebted to the person. This one is very common. I want to give an example, like somebody that doesn't have money, like a keke driver or one of these people that don't really have money, and then promises you marriage, tells you he's going to marry you, and then sponsors you in school. You shouldn't accept that gift if you know you're not going to marry the person. If you know that person is not the kind of person you want to get married to. So you allow him to sponsor you through school, you allow him to give you expensive gifts with the promise that you're going to get married to him when you graduate. What are you expecting? So when you now graduate, you now feel so indebted to this person. And if I leave him now, to look at him, I'm a bad person. But within you, you don't want to marry him. So you now get married to him. Well, how do you think that marriage is going to be? I've heard a lot of women tell their men, I regret marrying you. I shouldn't have married you. You're not my class. You're not my this. You know very well deep down in you, even on your wedding day, you're not happy to get married to that person. But because you feel indebted, or you feel that person has done something so big for you, you now feel, okay, let me just get married, everything is going to be fine. That's the wrong reason to get married. Family pressure. Family pressure is real, my sisters. Family pressure is real, not just for the female gender, but even the men at a particular age. I remember a friend that the mother took to one of these churches, I don't want to mention the name, to do deliverance for her because she was not married at 32. So you can imagine how she felt. Like the mother told her to come, that they want to go to church without telling her the reason she was taking her. They said it's a special program. By the time she went there, she was to go and see a pastor to conduct deliverance for her so that she can get married. So the pressure is real, not just for females but also for men. But don't get married because your family is pressuring you to get married. That is the wrong reason to get married. Because when you give into the pressure, you might end up with the wrong person. Marriage is supposed to be a lifetime thing, but look at our society today. Look at our society today. Everybody is talking about divorce. Everybody is talking about, because the foundation is not strong. You're marrying this person because of all the wrong reasons. So that is what the society has become. Marriage is now becoming extinct. So don't get married because due to family pressure. Family pressure will always be there. But try and be strong so that you can choose the right person, make the right decision. Don't get married because you are pregnant for him or because she is pregnant for you. So a lot of girls do this a lot. A lot of girls do it. I don't know whether it's still a thing now, but then a lot of girls will intentionally get married and get pregnant for a guy so that the guy will get married to them. So don't get married because a girl is pregnant for you, this is not the girl you want to, you're going to be frustrated. You might end up becoming violent towards her because you're not happy being with her. You feel like she trapped you into the marriage with her pregnancy. So being pregnant is not a reason enough for you to marry her. If she intends to keep the baby, please give her our full support as the father of that child. But you are not obligated to marry a girl because she's pregnant for you, and vice versa. You as a lady, you're not obligated to marry a guy because you're pregnant for him. If you're not supposed to be with that person, and the person has wrong attitude, you don't want to be with this person, but because the person is pregnant, you want to get married to the person, you're going to regret it. That is a wrong reason to get married. Don't get married because you feel you're getting old. And in our society, once a lady turns 30, everybody's yabbing you, everybody's talking, like everybody, the pressure becomes a whole lot. They will tell you don't dey old, you no go marry, you no go born if you old too much. A lot of negative things because you're 30, and even you, because of this perception the society has, somehow it has been ingrained into your brain that by 30 you should be getting married. So when you now hit the big number and you're not married, you start fidgeting. Before you know it, you lose guard and get married to the wrong person. That is what happens, especially for ladies. Once you clock 30, you start becoming anxious. I want to get married, I'm getting old. Before you know it, you end up in the arms of the wrong person. Don't get married because you want to prove something. You want to show them, let me show them that me too, I can get married. That is a wrong reason for you to get married. Don't get married because you want a big party. Don't get married because you want a big party, my sister. Social media does not help. You want everybody to wear uniform. You wear your white wedding gown, and then there's a lot of party, and then your video will be trending everywhere. Some of you, that is what you want. Tell yourself the truth. It's not really the marriage. You don't want the marriage. You want the wedding. You're not even prepared for the marriage. It is that wedding you want, so that when you now get married, you're now living in hell because you didn't prepare for marriage. You wanted a big party. So that is a wrong reason to get married. Don't get married because you want a big party. You think marriage will fix your relationship problems. A lot of people make this mistake. But maybe when I get married to him, he's going to do better. When I get married to him, he's going to be a better person. My sister, all those red flags you have been seeing when you're in a relationship, believe me, times 10 is what is waiting for you in marriage. I always say this, whatever you see in relationship is going to amplify when you get married. So don't get married because you feel that marriage is going to sort out your relationship problems, like marriage is going to fix those problems you're having with him while you guys are dating or in a relationship. It's not going to be that way. So that is a wrong reason to get married. Don't get married because you want financial security. My dear, learn how to make your own money. A lot of people get married to monsters. A lot of people get married to beasts because they want financial security. So sometimes the money is there, but you're not happy. I have a friend that was in this particular situation. She got married because the man was rich, and when they got married, man was telling her, you think I don't know you married me because of my money? You're going to suffer. And believe me, she suffered. This guy had fleets of cars, but she was using public transport, keke. You know what is keke? Tricycle. That's what she was using, because the guy told her, you will suffer, you marry me because I'm rich, Abi. So this one is just an abuser. But there are also men that you don't love them. I watched one movie, I think the name of the movie was Friends or something like that. We had Kate Shaw and all those big girls there in the movie, and one of them got married because the guy was rich, but she did not love the guy. She thought the guy was too local for her, so she was just there so unhappy that she had to be committing adultery or having sex outside the marriage because she did not love the husband. So don't get married because you want financial security. Marriage is supposed to be sweet. Marriage is supposed to be enjoyable. So when it's only money, sometimes the man is not always there. Sometimes the man is an abuser, but because you want financial security, is that how you want to live your life for the rest of your life? That how you want to live for the rest of your life? So that is a wrong reason to get married. And lastly, don't get married because you are afraid of loneliness. You know, you start, if I don't get married, when I'm old, I'm going to be alone. When I'm old, nobody's going to want me. So because of that, you rush and marry anything so that you will not be alone. You have to be comfortable being alone first before you even get married. I think that is even a criteria. Some of you are not happy on your own. Your happiness lies in somebody else. You know, that is not the right way to live. Be happy. You know, cultivate self-love. Learn to be happy on your own. Learn to stay alone and be happy first before you even get married. I think it's a criteria. So don't get married because you're afraid of loneliness. That should not even be one of the reasons why. So I'm going to talk about, you know, the right reasons to get married, but not in this video. So you know what to do. If you want to watch that video, hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notifications so that when I post the video, you'll be alerted. Don't forget to give my video a thumbs up, and I want to read from you, so put all your comments in the comments box. Thank you guys for watching my video. I'm going to see you very soon, but for now, bye.